I had just finished folding the last load of laundry for the night when I realized I had forgotten to put away a stack of towels in my stepson's room. It had been a long day, and all I wanted to do was unwind, but I figured I might as well get it over with before heading to bed. My stepson, Ethan, had just started his freshman year of college and was home for the summer. It was strange seeing him all grown up, no longer the lanky teenager who used to leave his sneakers all over the house. I still saw him as the boy I had helped raise, even though he was now a young man. I approached his bedroom and knocked lightly on the door. When I didn't hear a response, I figured he had his headphones on. He had a habit of getting lost in his video games, and I had walked in on him plenty of times, completely oblivious to the world around him. Thinking nothing of it, I pushed the door open and stepped inside. What I saw stopped me in my tracks. Ethan was standing near his dresser, fresh out of the shower, a towel wrapped loosely around his waist. His damp hair was tousled, and beads of water clung to his toned shoulders and chest. He looked up in shock, eyes wide as he froze. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," I gasped, spinning around so fast I nearly dropped the towels in my hands. Ethan's voice was tight with embarrassment. "It's okay, I guess." My face burned as I tried to recover from the moment. I had only caught a glimpse, but it was enough to make me realize how much he had changed. He wasn't the boy I remembered. He had grown taller, broader, more muscular. "I thought you heard me knock," I muttered, fumbling for an excuse to leave the room as quickly as possible. "I didn't," he said, awkwardly clearing his throat. "Maybe knock a little louder next time?" I groaned, feeling mortified. "I will." I quickly placed the towels on his dresser without looking and practically ran out of the room, shutting the door behind me. My heart was racing, and I let out a long breath, shaking my head at myself. The next morning, neither of us brought it up. We moved on as if nothing had happened, falling back into our normal routine. Over breakfast, Ethan chatted about a new movie he wanted to see, and I listened, grateful for the distraction. As the days passed, the awkwardness faded. Life returned to normal, but something inside me shifted. I realized that Ethan wasn't a child anymore. He was becoming independent, growing into his own person. It made me proud, but it also made me nostalgic for the days when he needed me more. That summer, we spent more time together than we had in years. We went on hikes, played board games, and even cooked dinner together a few times. The moment I had walked in on him became a distant memory, replaced by new ones that reminded me how important our bond was. By the time he was packing up to head back to college, I realized how much I would miss him. He hugged me before leaving, a rare display of affection from him. "Thanks for everything," he said. "See you at Thanksgiving?" "Of course," I smiled, ruffling his hair like I used to when he was little. As he drove off, I stood on the porch, watching until his car disappeared down the street. Life was moving forward, and though things were changing, one thing remained the same: I would always be there for him, no matter what. And from that day on, I made sure to always knock a little louder.